Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Curl bringing you today's episode again, Beyond the Truck Podcast. You guessed it. It's always me coming for you, with you, for you, because of you. I want to say thank you for sharing our socials, joining our YouTube, continue to join the YouTube. We're going to keep pushing stuff there. We're going to see some more content coming there. Maybe we'll go live. We will be going live there. I'm going to be setting up for some guests to come on. I want to remind you, the large car shootout on Taking Over the Tarmac in Rantoul, Illinois, July 24th, that Friday, I do believe that begins all that weekend. Love to see you there. We're going to have an opportunity to open up, say some prayer, give you a little talk before the Tony Justice concert, talk before the awards. We're going to have a booth set up. We're coming for you. You're going to be able to connect with us. I'm going to be doing podcasts. You want to get on a podcast? Let me know. I'd like to hear from you. You're the ones that make up this industry. Without you, we have nothing. You professional drivers. We have to take care of you. We have to pour into you mentally, physically, personally, socially, professionally, everything, every aspect of life. I know it's tough to hear, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that today because, I've been talking about a lot of the mind, the mindset. I guess the guys, hey, Jerry, I haven't talked about nutrition lately. Well, in Accelerate, we have. And I want to remind you, get into Accelerate. That is where you can accelerate in life. You can set yourself apart from anybody else. It's a private community founded by myself in Beyond the Truck with high achieving people. Some are in there to be better fathers, better husbands, better business owners, better business leaders, better professional drivers who achieve at a higher level. They want to achieve national status on American Road Team or whatever, maybe state level. They just want to become better at what they do. Living. I don't want you just to be alive. I want you to live. And I want you to live longer. And I want to remind you, your scoreboard and my scoreboard will hit zero at a different time. We have no idea when. There is no tomorrow, people. Remember that. If I told you today, if you ate unhealthy one more day, it could stop your clock. I'll bet you would choose to do it. You need to look at that every day. Everything I eat, I look, is it fuel or poison? Will it help me or take away from me? Is it providing nutrition to me or is it junk? I'm going to tell you, the nutrition, you cannot operate at your highest level. You cannot lead at your highest level while operating at your lowest level. I'm going to say that again. You cannot lead at your highest level. Lead yourself at your highest level while fueling yourself at the lowest level. You can't operate on a low level and try to lead at a high level. It's all or nothing. Many of you that have been with me for years, you know the things that help you win, achieve the status that you wanted. You know how them went back when you fell off the wagon and you went back to where you were. The old version of you is always going to fight to come back. It wants comfort. The brain wants comfort. But I'm telling you, you have to have growth. You're either growing or dying. When we're younger, we think, oh, we got forever. Well, think about all the people you know in life that have passed away. They're all different ages, weren't they? Different days, different years, different ages. Every one of their forevers were different. Your forever is different. Your forever could be very near. For some, today was the forever. I had some meetings there during the week a while ago, and we looked it up, and I believe it was, don't quote, you can fact check me, 71,000 people an hour pass away worldwide. Isn't that astounding? But when you look at the stats of how many people pass away a day from cancer, how many people pass away from the day of cardiovascular, how many people pass away from dementia or whatever, you don't see them stamp dementia or diabetes on your death certificate, do you? You might put cancer, cardiovascular, but where does it start? The diabetes, the sugars, the junk food. We went through understanding the nutritional label. And that's what I want you guys to understand, and you women. it's very important that we watch what we intake. You don't run your truck without an air filter. You don't change your oil without changing the filter. You don't put the cheap oil, the cheap fuel, the cheap products in your truck. Why would you do the same to you? They make the cheap products very easy to purchase in these truck stops. The sugary drinks that cost a nickel to make, and they charge you $2 or $3 for them. The junk, unhealthy protein bars, chips, cookies, all that other garbage. So when you eat it, you get a sugar spike and you feel great for 60, 90 minutes. If you had a high quality protein meal, you'd be full for 4 or 5 hours. You know, and you say, "Oh, Jerry, you never ate in a truck stop." Yes, I have. You just have to be different. When everybody's going for the sugar drink, you're not. You're going for the water. When they're going for the protein bars and the candy and the potato chips, you're not. You're going for the chicken breast. Well, you can't find chicken breast. Then buy the fried chicken and throw the crust away. Pick the meat off of it. Get creative. Be different. Go for the vegetables. Go for the eggs. Yeah. Pack your own food. It's doable out there. It's just not doable with our old actions. It's doable because it requires new action. New action, new output. Change the inputs, change the output. Yes, it's doable. You have to be creative. Maybe you bought a burger and threw half the bun away. Great, win. You know, I did a podcast and we did that about nutrition. If you had one piece of toast for breakfast instead of 2 every morning, that was 17 loaves of bread that you wouldn't eat in a year's time. Isn't that crazy? 17 loaves of bread. Throw 17 loaves of bread in your grocery cart and see what it looks like. Try to sit down and eat 17 loaves of bread right now. That's just one micro shift, one micro change. And when you encompass that with eliminating the sugars and the other things, you will see how fast that your body changes. When you eliminate added sugars and processed foods, I'll bet you in 7 days, you feel like a new person. Just give yourself 7 days. You can do anything for 7 days. I'm going to remind you, if you don't, what happens if I told you would die? Tie it to an emotion. What about your child? You know me. If you had to give your child a shot at 4 a.m. every morning, how many mornings would you miss? Then why wouldn't you do the same for yourself? And if you're not here to administer that shot, who's going to do it then? You have an obligation to slow that clock, to be here as long as you can, to take care of that family, to lead that family. You might not know it, you might not realize it, but they will be heart shattered, broken when you're not here. Yes, they will. This industry needs a mind shift change. Just like we shift gears. This industry needs a mind shift change. We need to get it in overdrive for a better life. And that's what we're doing here. I'm just giving you little drips to start changing today. I'm not asking you to drink from a fire hose. I want you to think about this when you go into that truck stop and you want to fill yourself with junk, but you fueled your truck with the highest quality fuel to get the best fuel mileage. What about your fuel mileage? What about your life mileage? What about your life odometer that I talked about trying to roll back? Are you in this with me or not? Together, we'll go great places. The number 1 is too small a number to be great on its own. We have to work together. We started Accelerate Community so we can work together with one another, hold each other accountable. And I'm watching individuals accelerate. It's achievable for all of us, but I often hear it's expensive. Excuses. Well, what does it cost? The price of one sugary drink a day? One bag of chips, one protein bar? That's all it is. I don't know. How bad do you want it? I do all this, what you see now, out of my own pocket, out of our retirement, out of our daily income, our weekly income, our monthly income. I've not asked one business for one dime. I do this from the passion of my heart because I truly believe if I pour into this with everything I have, The good Lord will take care of me. What you see is 100% from our Beyond the Truck team that I'm telling you is pretty small. But I'll tell you, I'm going to remind you, dynamite comes in small packages too, and it makes a big damn bang, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm going to make a bang in this industry. And this has got to be one of the fastest moving ones I've seen so far. And I'm not saying it because I did it. I'm telling you. We hired a guy for social. We have a website. We have our own platform. We have our own app. Remember, you own YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm telling you, this is growing fast. Probably the fastest thing that I've seen growing. Yeah, I've been accused of being a little intense, high-strung, whatever. You're right. When it comes down to the people I love the most, I'm on the front line fighting the hardest for them, and I'm fighting for you. I need you to fight for yourself as well. So today, going forward, this week and every day, I just need you to start making one small decision. Take one thing this week, and you're going to do better. You're going to eliminate a sugary drink. You're going to eat more protein. Compass them two together. You're going to eat one piece of bread, not two. Just start somewhere. The drip. The drip doesn't know when to stop. The drip will never stop. The drip doesn't know the difference. The drip will wear a hole in the rock. The drip will create the Grand Canyon. The drip will win. I hope this little drip lives in you today. I love you. I appreciate you. From our team at Beyond the Truck, we're coming for you. Keep coming for yourself. I'm not stopping. If I got to drag you along, I will. You will not stay parked on the shoulder in this organization, in this community at all. Consistency wins here. We love you. We appreciate you. Have a great day. Be safe. Be super fantastic.